and then whoosh, we're just throwing you into space. Let's talk about satellites.
Things that don't make sense.
Satellites are probably approximately the size of a school bus that's all just shiny metal foil or nice white paint. Things that don't make sense. With the NASA logo, but it's good paint because it can withstand all the heat and the cold transitions. Even though it's 256 miles up in the air, that's much higher than any of the planes that are flying above our heads right now. You can't see planes even during the day, also not at night. We can see planes when they're landing or when they're taking off because they're close above our head. In between, they're just too far up. You can't. This little plane is too small. It's too high up, it's too far. Your eye can't just make the image because the way this vision works, it crosses and then the little plane, there's nothing. And satellites are actually further up, but we can see satellites as dots of light. Things that don't make sense. But because so satellites are smaller than a plane and they're much higher up, and they're not actually emitting their own light because they're just old metal tubes, boxes. But somehow we see them as stars, shining points of light in our sky. At night, when the sun is behind the planet, so there's no light actually hitting it to bounce back down to us. And also the moon is behind them because it's further away. So there's nothing really, just maybe our streetlights. Our streetlights are shining up into the atmosphere. And then so far up, the streetlights are hitting the satellites and the light bounces back. That's why they look like stars moving above us. Even though the sun is on the other side of the planet and not shining any light on them at all. Maybe they're fireflies that have gotten lost. Are fairies also a plausible explanation relative to the other plausible explanations of the foil-lined tubes going through hot, cold, and then whoosh, we're just throwing you into space. You're reflecting magic light, and even though you're farther away than planes that I can't see, I can see you, satellite, because you love me. Magic. Other people don't think that they're tubes and boxes at all. They think that's just silliness. That in fact, they don't have an explanation either yet. Maybe fairies. And that's how we know we live on a flat earth.